Stores and health clinics deemed essential have been able to stay open amid the stay-at-home order. But what about those businesses that can't stay open? Our arts correspondent Angel Ito visited with some of those small businesses within the arts community to see how they're managing.
Among the many theaters, show halls, and public venues to close in Chicago amid the coronavirus pandemic is family-owned Chopin Theater in Wicker Park. They were celebrating 30 years before they were forced to close their doors to the public.
Across the entire building, there are about 500 different things happening, artistic events happening across the year, primarily theater, but then there are literary events, music events, classical, jazz concerts.
How was your band practice?
Good.
One of those events includes their original show, Verboten, recently featured on Chicago Tonight, which had just announced an extended run. Despite these unpredicted hardships, the owners say one of their biggest concerns is the production companies they work with year-round.
We put everything we have into it personally, so of course we're worried about our viability, but we also have so many people that count on this institution being open, so we're thinking a lot about them too and trying to stay in dialogue and what can we do and how can we be helpful.
Derek Van Barum of Co-Candy Productions is one of those companies that utilizes Chopin Theater. He says he's grateful for their dedication to their community.
In the arts world for the past couple of days is just sort of seeing that sort of step-by-step like self-preservation, but then also opening up to that broader big picture, oh, everyone's hurting, everyone's sort of in the same moment together, and seeing the way people are starting to look out for each other is really nice and very encouraging.
Community is something independent photographer Chris Costoso also relies on, as he faces financial hardships after purchasing a new storefront just 3 weeks ago.
So this is the extension of the studio. This is the new location. You could tell everything just like froze, put us to a stop.
With an extensive photography background, Costoso now worries about how he'll be able to continue the momentum.
My name got out there, in Chicago in the Hispanic community. I started doing more and more Latin events in Chicago. From then I became Bill Daly, a campaign photographer. Then shortly after that I became Mayor Light's food photographer. Even that, at this time, it's just like, people want to make sure they have a toilet paper at home before they have a nice picture taken by Chris at home.
He's also worried about how he'll continue to pay his staff of 7.
We've just been creating content, getting creative with this content to be able to book something. And the past couple of days, we got 3 bookings. They came out of nowhere, and we're like, yeah, it's kind of like a celebration.
As both neighborhood businesses work to stay afloat despite a lack of income, Dyrkacz at Chopin Theater says they hope the community realizes how important their support is.
Theaters are kind of economic drivers in neighborhoods, so someone will come to see a show and then maybe they'll stop at a restaurant. So it's really important for local and small businesses to be supported.
For Chicago Tonight, I'm Angel Ito.
And if you're interested in learning more about these small businesses, you can get more information on our website, WTTW.com/news.